Welcome to That Broker Show, brought to you by Remen Wholesale, whose banner is right over there. Today we're going to tell you a story, and we're going to give you the marketing materials that you can use to expound upon that story and get some business for yourself on social media. All the marketing material you're going to need, the links, the scripts, and the images are right down below. So with that said, let's get into today's story.
Okay, so we all know that the COVID led to people working remotely, really for over a year. And what's that led to?
It's led to people not wanting or needing to actually go back into the workspace. You know, like get in your cars, get back into commute traffic, and go back to a home that costs too much in a city and state that takes too much of your grinded out income away from you.
California and New York jump out at me. And here's the kicker. Employers right now are going, you're right. We don't need you to physically show up to the office.
So now peeps are moving, right? From big commute to no commute. From expensive mortgage payment to lower mortgage payment. From high taxes to low taxes.
From high cost to low cost, high stress to low stress. And they can do this because they can work out of their houses now. True story. See, we live in California. I just this weekend drove down to a little coastal city called Capitola and went through another town called Los Gatos. Went camping with a wife. We had a really good time. But if I had to sit in that traffic every single day, I'd become homicidal.
Gas almost $5 a gallon. I wonder how much the average house cost in Los Gatos. Yeah, according to Zillow, $2.3 million. What about Capitola? A bargain, only $987,000. Do you know how many widgets you need to sell to cover that nut? So guess what? They're moving.
Not to a deluxe apartment in the sky, they're going to the burbs. See, a Redfin study showed that in low tax states, 4 people move in for every 1 that leaves. While in high tax states, that trend is reversed, notes data journalist Dana Anderson, who summarized this study.
So New York and California, well, obviously they're screwed. You know, my near $5 gas in my $2 million neighborhood in the most heavily taxed state in the country. Yeah, they lose. So who wins?
The 4 biggies where people are going are Nevada, Florida, South Carolina, and Texas. But here's the thing, brokers, that you can't lose sight of. Tennessee, Arizona, New Mexico, Idaho, and so many other states are landing spots as well. And this summer, the herds are going to migrate. They will migrate. So what's the moral to the story then, man?
The moral to the story is this. You know, people are moving. They're moving out of high-cost states into low-cost states, whatever the case may be. Your job is to let them know that you can help them. We put some marketing material down below. If you live in an area that people regularly move to, if you know where they're moving from, maybe use this marketing material to market in the areas that they typically move from. But here's the thing, you can also help people that are moving out. If you're one of those states where people are moving out, you can build relationships in other states that they're moving to, and you can still help them with their financing as long as you can lend there on their way out. So once again, just make use of the story and the script and even the marketing piece right down below to maybe spread the word a little bit and get yourself noticed in areas where people are moving from or to. And don't forget, Remen Wholesale is here to help you with those loans. Again, their logo is right on the right. Click that or click on the Access Remen button up in your upper right-hand corner. Thanks for tuning in to That Broker Show. Do us a favor, leave us your comments down below, forward and share this with your coworkers, and if you're meeting us for the first time, fill out the subscribe form over here on your right, and we'll come to you once a week on That Broker Show.